Welcome to Learn Apps. We are going to see how to create an inventory item, and we are going to create a purchase order. We are going to receive the goods. We are going to cost it and see how it works. And similarly, using the same item, we are going to create a sales order, and we are going to create a customer invoice. Similarly, AP invoice against the purchase order. We are going to make a payment in PAP. We are going to receive the money in AR. We are going to transfer to GL. We are going to see the entire flow. So I'm going to create a video, multiple videos. We are going to create a videos in parts. So let us start with an item. What I've done is I've just created a simple template so that we can create an inventory item using this template fast. So this is a template I've just created, the Spocksoft template. As we are repeatedly saying, we are not using vision configurations at all. So I created an item template called the Spocksoft. We are going to create a simple item, say example, a monitor. What you do is just go and copy the template, copy the entire configuration. What it does actually, template means whether we can give the values in advance, we can configure, pre-configure. If you are going to create as in the form of template, we can use it for multiple items. We don't need to duplicate the effort. So that's the reason we are just creating a template. And we can give the control whether it is configured or controlled at master level or master inventory org level or org level. So our template is Spocksoft template. We just apply it and done. So we have got a, now we have just created simply based on the template. It is inventory itemable, stockable, transactable. Yes, it's reservable. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a purchase order after this. So we can mention the list price. Say example, £150 is a list price, so that when we are going to create a purchase order, this price will be defaulted there. Otherwise, you are forced to mention the list price. See, we are treating this as a finished goods. We are going to treat this as a finished goods. We are buying from an external party. We are not talk about drop shipment or back-to-back order now. We are just simply creating a simple inventory item. How we are going to transact with this item in both O2C as well as P2P. Once you create an item using the template, then what you do is save the records. Once you save it, assign this item to category. It will default automatically. So our purchasing item and inventory item. What you do is assign this item to your organization. Our organization is SS. Everything we are prefixing with is Spocksoft or SS. Spocksoft. So SS stands for Spocksoft. So we are assigning this item to SS Master Inventory Organization. Go back and check whether our item. What we'll do is we'll get another item where we can say use approved supplier, ASL, approved supplier list. We will see in another video how to use the approved supplier list, complete cycle of ASL. And here we are not talking about tax. That's a different topic altogether. And tax, it is good to control at org level so that we can have a different tax classification for a different org. If you say yes, you can select your tax classification. Instead of doing this, always do add categories. You just add one more called fiscal classification. What it does, what's the difference is, that's easy to configure. Just 6 or 7 rules will address thousands of items. If you're going to configure this way, you are forced to create a multiple rules for each and every item. You will see it separately. Similarly, go to invoicing. There is an output class classifications you can attach. Once you attach this, when you are going to create an invoice, tax will be calculated based on inventory item. Of course, it depends on your application setup, defaulting order. So this is a simple way of, we just created a simple inventory item. Now, in next video, we are going to use this item to create a purchase order. We are going to copy the purchase order. We are going to receive. Of course, we are going to see one by one. Thanks for watching this. We just shoot your question if you have any doubt.